Hi Pisces, welcome to your December 2017 overview reading. I just wanted to let all of you know how much I appreciate you. I've been saying this for everyone. I just appreciate my subscribers and followers so much. And you guys are the greatest. And thank you so much for those of you who work with me one-on-one. You're what make this channel possible. So thank you so much for supporting my work. And yeah, I'm just super grateful for every single one of you, and I hope that you enjoy this reading. And then stay tuned at the end. I have some like a romance reading, a love reading, whatever you want to call it, that I'll talk about at the end. And some other good stuff coming up. Okay, so outcome for Pisces in December. Okay, let's go ahead and pull an angel card before we get into it. These cards are finicky, I tell you what. Okay, for Pisces in December, give me something. There you go. Okay. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Okay, so this is like seeking counsel. So whoever that is for you, whatever that is for you, whether it be a friend, a family member, you know, if you work with me or another practitioner that that you're fond of, it's kind of like you want to seek that neutral counsel wherever you get that from, and then move forward with your plans. We also have dreams. Dreams are an expression of the collective experiences combined with messages from the spirit world. Okay, I don't agree with that. If you've seen my video, the special I did on dreams, I don't agree with that. So it's one of those things, my personal advice that I would give as an intuitive counselor for dreams is if you're looking for answers or if you're looking for some insight and information, then it would be a good idea for you to ask in your dreams. Like before you go to bed, kind of set the intention of, I'm really looking for information on this, that, and the other thing, and then you know, see what comes up for you. Or if you're looking to work something out with someone, kind of ask, not literally, hey, can you come visit me in my dream? But just go ahead and before you go to bed, maybe like call them intuitively and say, hey, can we work this out in dream time space? And then they might be able to meet you there and make that happen. Okay. And if you watched the November reading, you know that I was asking you guys if you want timelines or not. I have found a happy compromise because I got so much mixed reviews. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people don't want to put expectations on the timeline, which I actually agree with. So these are going to read more like advice cards, just so you guys know. Okay, so at the core of December, we have the Lovers. Woo! Okay, starting off strong here with the Lovers. So there's definitely a confirmation of love that's taking place. Whether you are in partnership already or you're in a state and position where you're looking to get partnership, it looks like a really, really loving time, a nourishing time where you're fully able to be at peace and acceptance within yourself and still move forward with romantic partnerships. So this is one of those things that I can tell you, you know, like it as an intuitive, it can be really challenging dealing with romantic relationships. And so I absolutely empathize with anyone else who is dealing with that. But this, the main message here is that this is acceptance of the self, being able to step into your own feelings of self-love, and that is going to bleed into relationships as well. Now, the challenge this month, we have the Magician. So this looks like there's a little bit of fear of your own power. Let's put the Magician underneath because I like the Lover's card so much. So the Magician, it's like really pay attention and be intentional with your manifestations right now, because it really is one of those things where if you're constantly affirming the negative or the worst case scenario, then it'll show up. If you're asking, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? You're going to get an answer, you guys. So just make sure that you're taking the time to be really compassionate and forgiving with yourself, and then affirm the things that you do want. Affirm the self-love, affirm as best as you can. I know that it can be painful when we're dealing with matters of the heart. Okay? So this goes for whether you're in relationship or not. This goes for any type of nourishing, loving experience and relationship that you have around you, period. What's leaving? The High Priestess. So you're really coming out of this state where you were relying really heavily on your intuition. Now let's see what's coming in. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, eye roll. Okay, so I think that almost everyone knows how much I despise the Wheel of Fortune. Now, if you're one of those people who's like, oh, the Wheel of Fortune is good things coming in, then great, let's go with that. But to me, it reads as a little bit more unpredictable, which I don't like. I'm like, I don't like unpredictability. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to clarify it to see, like, can you give me a little more context, Tarot? Would you mind? Like, what is, let's see, this card. The World. Okay, it's like, okay. So this is, I'm just telling you intuitively, this is not wanting me to show you what the oncoming energies are, and here's why. So, with the Magician, it's kind of like what this is saying is that you have the ability to push this however you want. You can rise to the challenge, you can heal, you can, expand in love, you can do all of these wonderful things, or you can just as easily burn it to the ground. So make sure that you're really, and this isn't to scare you, it's just to be real. Make sure that you are asking for the things that you want, and make sure you're holding on to the feelings of deservingness, because you do deserve good things. We all do. That's a part of being put on the planet. Good things do happen. And I know that's probably lighting a lot of you up now. So if you're like, oh, what she's saying is garbage, then I don't know what to tell you. Sorry for trying to be positive. So here's your goal for the month. This is what you want. Two of Wands. So this is you really wanting it. Honestly, the message that I'm getting here is you want things to happen faster than they are. That's really, this looks like, really being patient, holding on to the vision, holding on. It's a lesson in patience. It's yes, you have all of these beautiful things going on around you. You have the Lovers in the center of the spread. That's awesome. Now you have to make this is where you're really being tested, is how well can you hold on to that for yourself. And in the subconscious, we have the Three of Chalices. So this is your deep need for connection. If you are feeling isolated or alone, make sure that you are taking the time to hang out with friends, hang out with people who make you feel connected and co-creative. And that's going to be really, really helpful. And it's kind of going to take your mind off of this waiting game. So the advice for you this month is the Four of Wands, and it's watching everything come together. Just, really nestle into your home. This is a great time to nest, taking the time to make yourself feel at home is the big thing. So make sure that you are just being whether you like to cook for yourself or you want to decorate your apartment or whatever that looks like for you, spending time with family is going to be really helpful. Make sure that you're doing all of that during December. For a lot of people, it's, 'tis the season, it is the holidays, and so it's a great time to really sink into that holiday spirit. Okay? And external influences. I forgot what I was reading. Okay, judgment. So this is you having to make decisions. You really having clarity within yourself about what you want, what you need, what you're looking to make happen. All of that good stuff is really going to be coming to the surface. And so that is also where you have to make decisions based on worthiness, feelings of self-love and self-care. Okay, and hopes and fears, Page of Pentacles. It's interesting. This is, so if we look at this like a hope, then the hope is for you to have everything that you want. Okay, this is like, yes, I have it in the palm of my hand. Now, the fear is having to start over again, right? So it's both sides. It's really about being able to look at, this is what you already have in hand. And then there's also some resistance to, I don't want to do this again. Okay, so the outcome, this is where you are in December. We have 4 of Chalices. Okay, sorry, I'm scoffing. It's just like the tarot is being fussy. Let me look at, I'm just going to clarify this for you guys. 8 of Cups. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. I know you might not believe me, but let me tell you why. So this, I actually might pull another clarifier because I kind of feel bad. But it really, what this is saying is it's a really intense healing time. So you might almost feel like you're unreceptive to an emotional offer being made. Sometimes that's what the 4 of Chalices is all about, is, I'm scared to take that, but it's about shifting your perspective and your feelings. Again, focusing on worthiness, doing deep healing around what you're able to receive. Let me pull one more card for that, and then I'll move on to the next segment. For Pisces. Okay, 7 of Wands. Now that is all about you rising up, you rising to the challenge. So it really is, this is great because it's showing you if someone is making you an emotional offer, then it's kind of like you really are standing out. You really are that bright light. You are that beacon of hope, that vessel of healing and good things. And so it's, you can absolutely get through that. It's just that sometimes the healing can be really intense and emotional. Okay, so now moving into the timeline. Again, these are like advice cards. This is just your internal world that I'm reading. Okay, so healing at the beginning of the month, we have healing coming through. And again, this is that 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, that you really are being called to transform your own perspective of yourself and what you're worthy of. That is coming up big time. Because it's like you have it in the bag. You have it in your hand. Like it's right here. Now you have to do the healing work around that so that you're able to receive it. Okay, and the clarity, we have Death. See, you have to let some things transform. You really do. You have to allow the change and evolution in order to, it's going to be painful. You're going to have to let that part of yourself, for lack of better terms, die. Like you kind of have to let that die away so that the new growth can come up and actually nourish and fulfill you. Second quarter, we have root chakra, base chakra, and this is all about family stuff, family trauma, your ability to create resources for yourself, and this includes connection. This includes relationship. Okay, and then we have King of Cups. So really, you have someone around you who is just able to be strong and guide you through that. This could also be a reference to daddy issues, you know, on both sides, because we have the King of Cups. So it's either you're getting support as you're doing this healing work around your root chakra. You know, you are either calling support or you have support, or this is a reference to a father figure. Okay, now third quarter growth period, opportunity. Okay, so this, let me pull the clarifier first. Four of Swords. So it's kind of like really looking at what opportunity is being given to you and then making a decision based on that. You just really, it's a really great idea to take the time to really look at the opportunity. And again, we go back to you're confused and indecisive because you don't have enough information. So seek counsel. Seek counsel in all ways, whether whoever you work with or whatever you like to do in terms of getting your counsel, go do more of that. And wrapping up the month, we have responsibility. Sorry if that wasn't clear. So responsibility, and then Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is all about you taking responsibility for your healing and starting something new. So with the Knight of Swords, it's all, I mean, this could be, you know, a person. Yeah, sure. It could always be a person who's helping you with this, but it is, you know, your responsibility to give yourself permission to heal and then take the necessary actions that are going to support you along the way. Okay. Then I'm going to do a 3-card pick, or I'm going to do 2 3-card picks, whether you can read them as independent or together, or if you have a specific question, go ahead and ask that now. Okay, so card number 1, the Hermit. So this is insight, doing the internal work, taking the time to look within yourself and heal, 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 heal. With the Lovers at the core of this spread. And there's so much healing going on around you. It looks really, really intense. So make sure that you are taking time to rest, get counsel, being gentle with yourself, and taking time for yourself. Whether that's with people or without people, whatever you feel you need is best for your body. Card number 2, we have the Magician. Again, you being able to manifest the things that you want. It's a really intuitive time. You're going to be able to cultivate whatever you want. And so really, you know, set the bar high for yourself on what you want to make happen. Card number 3, we have the 8 of Coins. Again, this is another reference to manifestation. In this deck specifically, see how he's like making it happen. So just make sure that you are putting in the work and putting in the effort while keeping the faith. Keep the faith. I cannot emphasize that enough. So make sure that you're doing that as you're working on your manifestations. Card number 1, 5 of Chalices. So there's some disappointment coming through. And this just looks like not, again, it looks like maybe not being ready to receive an offer, not being willing to receive. There's just something here about, you know, being really having a lot of hesitation moving forward. Okay, card number 2, we have 6 of Pentacles. So this is reciprocation, exploring give and take within your interpersonal relationships, whether they be romantic, friendship, family, whatever. It's all about, you establishing give or take. If you are, there's something else here. I kind of want to clarify this card, actually. Temperance. Okay, so I wanted to clarify this because it looks like there's someone who's kind of looking at you like, who is really, I want this to focus, who really wants to know what your needs are. That really does look like it's coming up. So you have to figure out temperance, and this is where you're going to need to get counsel on what exactly is balanced reciprocation within relationships. You might not have all the answers around that quite yet. So, yeah, it looks like someone is very interested. They're like, what do they want? What do they want? What do they need? Someone is looking at you for that. Okay, and then we have the Emperor. So this is someone who's really stable. This could be, I'm getting a huge hit that this is a father figure because it's sitting on top of the King of Cups and the base chakra. So this looks like a family, like a head of the home type of figure. So this is someone that maybe you're manifesting to bring into your life, or this is someone that you are working with right now. And that is all I have for the reading, but I just want to let everyone know that if you're interested, I'm going to be posting probably mid-late December. I'm going to be posting the 2018 overview readings on YouTube. But then if you're interested in the 2018 romance reading, then make sure you go and sign up for my newsletter. And that is going to be based on birthday. So make sure that you sign up for that. And as soon as I get those done, those will probably go out around the same time, mid-late December. And that's going to be a romance reading for the entire year of 2018. So, but those are private. Those aren't going to be on YouTube. So make sure you go sign up for that. If you are looking to work with me one-on-one, or if you'd like a single question reading, go ahead, and all of the links are in the description box below. If you want to know what cards I used, look in the description box. And then don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you want, I do daily card readings on there and all sorts of good stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next time.